Ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome you to the art of nonsense. Lan Mind with the takes, it's explosive. Chris Anthony, indie guy, then you know this is Art of Nonsense. What? Art of Nonsense. Who? Art of Nonsense. Art of Nonsense. Yo. Lan Mind with the takes, it's explosive. Chris Anthony, indie guy, then you know this is Art of Nonsense. What? Art of Nonsense. Who? Art of Nonsense. Art of Nonsense.
How about you start the podcast, episode 49, Christopher's Hawaii trip, and go.
Whoa! First of all, you're off by one episode, my boy.
Oh, whatever. I don't know, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Art of Nonsense podcast. This is episode 48. I'm Chris Anthony, and that's
Lan Mind is explosive. Now start the show.
What do you mean? I just started the show.
Start it up. All right, Christopher is back from Hawaii. He got his dinglings beads.
Come on, tribal chief, acknowledge me.
Why you do this?
Acknowledge me.
That's gonna be the thumbnail.
Well, actually, you should acknowledge me, sir.
Oh my god.
No, I saw the actual tribal chief.
Oh, you saw Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson?
No.
You probably saw a tribal. I can't even say. A tribal chief for a tribe in Hawaii.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And how was that experience?
He was playing the drums at the luau. My luau.
Is that where you were learning how to thrust your hips?
That was hilarious, by the way. I'm so happy they didn't choose me for the final thing. So basically,
what was the final thing?
They asked people oh, who wants to volunteer? My brother was like, you guys better go up. So I went up. My sister went up.
Okay.
You know, they had the girl version and then they had the guy version. You know, boom, boom, boom. But for the guys, they asked one guy to stay to do the final part.
Ooh, what was the final part?
They literally walked up and asked the guy directly next to me. I said, oh, thank the Lord. So basically, you just got to shake ass.
Okay. I'm surprised you didn't want to do that.
No way. Not the way they do it. If you see them in person, you're like, I can't do that. How, Sway?
Wow.
So they asked the guy to stay. And then they're like, the girl comes out and he's like, follow her. So you got to follow how the girls move, not how the guys move.
Oh.
How the girls
So she was twerking.
He was too.
I guess they found the right guy then.
He was cooking. I said, yo,
okay.
I'm not doing that. I'll embarrass myself. That got a little crazy. But he was up there shaking ass in front of however many people there. There was a bunch of people.
Did they throw him any money, any tips?
No, of course not. But
isn't that like a family thing? Like, why are they twerking on stage? These kids there?
That's not necessarily twerking.
Okay.
You know, they actually explain in the show how the dance originated or whatever.
Oh, so they give you some history behind it.
So yeah, no, the whole show was really dope. They basically give you the history of all the Pacific Islands.
Okay.
So they start in New Zealand, they do this, they do that, and then they go through different tribes. And
there's Samoans in New Zealand. Yeah. It's crazy.
They show pretty much, they were like, oh, these are warriors, and then they show how the dances for the ladies started. There was women warriors, and they would distract the men with their hips. Boom, boom, and then
they pull out the gap.
Yeah, literally, that's how they would fight to survive. Legit.
That's crazy.
But I like the show because it was pretty much paced perfectly. Where it was like, all right, we're on this island now. We're on this island now. We're on this island, and gave you the history of that island, or at least a piece of the history of that island, throughout maybe an hour plus show.
Okay.
You know. They have the before stuff where you can go and get some shaved ice. Shaved ice is fantastic, by the way. If you're Puerto Rican, and you like piragua,
explain it
right? If you like a piragua, which if you live in New York or you're a Puerto Rican, you know what a piragua is. Okay, it's like that, but different.
But you still didn't even explain what it is, though.
It's shaved ice. They shave the ice. Down.
They get a big block of ice. They shave it, put it in the cone.
It's a little. That's what I'm saying. It's a little bit different. No, they don't put it in a cone.
High C orange.
Bowl. No, they put it in a bowl. They put condensed milk. They put some seasoning on.
This is what they did. I was just saying what piraguas are. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's basically a different form of a piragua.
Okay.
That's I kind of liked it better because of the extra stuff they put in it. A piragua is just straight up juice and ice. which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
fantastic. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
But this hit a little bit different with the condensed milk and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? It was fantastic. Now the food at the luau, they served it like buffet style.
Oh, so your sister was definitely judging.
She judges wherever she goes. She can't help herself. That's just chef brain, you know.
She's like, I would have done
But
this.
no, but
Let me
the
get back
food
there.
necessarily wasn't bad, but it was like Chipotle, you know,
I never
where
had
it gets cold
Chipotle.
as soon as you leave the store. Oh, you didn't know that?
Wait,
So
what happens?
basically, as soon as you leave Chipotle, your food gets cold. Like it's no longer hot anymore.
No way.
So
Damn.
at the luau, that's how it was. Like you got your food, it was hot, and then by the time you got back to your seat, the food was kind of cold already. So I was like,
Damn.
was it good? Sure. It probably would have been better if it was still hot, but it was good for what it was, you know?
So how was the weather? You were there for a week. What was the weather like?
Consistent 70s to 80s.
Ooh, that sounds great.
One day of rain, but even the rain that day wasn't that bad. It was like drizzly with a couple times where like it started showering for real. It was fantastic weather. Like I said, we went the perfect time in between one storm and then at the start of another storm. So we kind of had the perfect in between
Awesome.
Section of weather. You know,
And-
went to the beach like 4 times.
What was the air like? Did it feel different there? There's a different smell? Because coming from New
Oh yeah,
York.
you could take fresh air.
So
can
you
see the
noticed
stars
right
at
away.
night. You can see the stars at night.
But you
can't do
noticed
that
the
in New
air
York.
is what I'm saying, like the
Oh,
the
100%.
smell and all that.
As soon as you step off the plane.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. What was
Because
the
after you get
prices
off
for
the
things
plane-
there?
A lot.
What was gas price?
A lot. Okay.
Gas
It's a
price
lot
like
of money.
$9 a gallon.
Close.
Damn.
It was like, I would say like 6 or close to
Wow.
6. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough times out there. I mean, it's expensive regardless in Hawaii, but even all the stuff that we did and we went to was very expensive.
Don't ask Chris to go out anywhere for the next 6 months.
I'm good for the rest of the year.
No Christmas gifts for anybody. That's it.
But you want to go enjoy your time. I actually had that discussion with people at my job before I left. Like I was like, when you guys go on vacation, like what do you do?
Mm.
You know, do you just chill? Which I don't blame you if that's what you want to do. Or do you go out and like, do things outside of like the clubbing or whatever? All of them don't do any of what I do. They think I'm crazy.
Well, that's a good question, right? Because I think when you plan a trip, it's intentional to plan like an itinerary to do things when you go somewhere. I
Me
think
too.
even when you go to PR, especially if you're Puerto Rican, right? Like for us, we visit family. But I think sometimes we do like to tour a little bit too. We like to learn about our culture and
Yeah.
the motherland and try to visit different scenes. I feel like anytime I've ever been on vacation, there was always like an agenda. Even when I drove down to Florida to visit my dad, it was, let's see what's out here. We went to like this pool area, like they did like swimming competitions, and we were just there chilling, checking out the scenes. We were visiting family. We went to theme parks and stuff like that. We stood
Right.
in my dad's like community pool. We did those kind of things. In Florida, you think, oh, you go to Florida, you're probably gonna go to Miami, or you're gonna go to Orlando, you go to like Disney. Not every time that I've been to Florida, it's always been that, But I
Right.
think places like Hawaii, it's not in my mind. It's like I'm there to see this island, see what it has to offer, kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's not just I'm gonna go and chill in a pool and then because some people
Right.
they'll go to a resort and they don't leave the
They
resort.
just chill.
They
Yeah.
just stay there for the entire trip. So I think
Now, in some
being
places I get
intentional-
that.
Well, if you go
some
to
places
DR.
I do get right. Like I get it.
Yeah, you
Staying
go
on
to
a resort,
Jamaica, do not leave the resort.
especially if you got everything that you need there. Whatever,
Yeah.
that's short. That's fine.
You're there to
But
enjoy the weather,
in-
the water, the sand.
In places like that, like I feel like Hawaii has so much history.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I want to learn about the island. I want to see what the island's about. Like you said, like in Puerto Rico, I do the same thing every time. I don't care. I'll go on the same excursion 20 times if I want to. I like excursion, but then I'm also crazy because I like certain things like parasailing, zip lining.
Mhm.
I like doing stuff like that. I get if you don't want to do that, but the minimum for me, if I'm going somewhere,
Yeah.
I got to do at least one excursion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or like a tour with the guide that's giving me the history. I like doing stuff like that.
Yeah, of course.
A lot of my coworkers were like, "Nah, bro, you're bugging. I'm staying. I'm going out to party, and I'm going
Party
to the
all
beach
night,
and that's
sleep
it."
all day. Yeah, you could do that in New York if you wanted to. You could go to AC.
That's what I say. I'm like, I get it to an extent because we went out at least one night. We had a lot of fun. We bar hopped.
How much were the drinks? What was the most expensive drink you had?
I was designated driver, so that wasn't that. I was being the responsible adult in the situation. My brother and sister drink very expensive, very expensive. My brother was like, "Yo, we're getting a drink at least in each venue."
Damn.
So we went to like the hot spot in Waikiki, and we bar hopped there. Boom, we went to like 4 different spots. At least most of the spots we got it for free. No, he was
taking care of it.
He was taking care of everything. You know, that military money, baby. But each spot we went to, most of them were free. There was one spot that we had to pay to get in. It was whatever, sure. But it was kind of empty. Mind you, we went on like a Thursday night.
Yeah, I guess.
So we get it, you know, whatever. But then the last spot we went to, he had hit up his boy and was like, "What's a good like local spot to go to?" We should have been there the whole night. That last spot we went to was the best spot. It was filled with locals.
Damn.
It was packed. People were dancing, drinking, having fun. Mahalo, you know what I mean? That was the night, you know, you wanted me to wild out and get kidnapped or something.
No, you see, the story is Chris says there were 20 women all over me. I couldn't get my hands
I didn't
off
say
of them.
20. No,
and they
it was
just didn't want to let
like
me go. They wanted me to stay.
It was like a group of 4.
Like Chris was Justin Bieber or something. Please don't go.
They were going to fight me. I'm not joking. They were going to fight me. I was going to get jumped by a bunch of wine.
If you leave, we're fighting you.
No. They didn't say that. But it was a little crazy because I wasn't expecting that, you know? Because I was kind of just chilling, waiting to
Did you have those beads on? Did they assume you were the
No. They knew they could tell you're not from
Yeah, they know.
Like,
you didn't have tattoos.
Like,
this is like,
they're like, who's this
elephant
freaking
tattoo?
Puerto Rican guy? Yeah, they're like, this guy looks Spanish.
Where's
man.
the tribal tattoos?
Everybody else in there was Hawaiian as hell.
Yeah, they all had the tattoos up to the neck.
And all the dudes were freaking tanks just walking around. Like, you know, I get it. You know, the women were all Hawaiian. And then we walk in. We kind of set the tone, though, right? Like, when we walked in, they had good music playing. My sister came in, started wilding.
Oh, course. She brought Brooklyn with her. Got it.
Yeah. She started dancing. Then my brother started dancing.
Okay. Started getting crazy.
I'm just chilling there like, you know what I'm saying? And then my brother's friend pulled up and he started dancing.
Okay. So
then they had a whole dance floor. They went to the dance floor and everybody followed them to the dance floor. Now it looked like a scene in a movie, you know?
Oh, they're about to start breakdancing.
Like,
okay.
It was like an antidepressant commercial, you know?
Oh
Yo, you ever notice that in all the antidepressant commercials? They always got a group of people dancing at the club for no reason.
Don't know
That's
why.
What it looked like. Yeah.
Like, how is this related?
Being not depressed just makes you go to the club and dance and put your hands up.
Yeah. It's like that one scene that was a meme with John Hamm.
Right.
Yeah.
Woo. Yeah, that's exactly what it was, right? Then they started playing like the cliche party dances, like the ones you hear
Electric
like a family get together. Yes, they started playing that kind of stuff. It was lit. We all got up. We was in there.
Was it 216? It was a wedding.
Hey, it gets the people going, you know. So the dance floor is now filled. I'm on the dance floor doing the electric slide, the boogie woogie oogie, you know, all that. Even I learned a couple new dances because I didn't know about them. Some cowboy weird ones, whatever. It was cool though. It was lit. Some rodeo dances. So then at the end of the night, we were trying to find my sister because my mom was babysitting. The baby woke up, started crying.
Okay.
She's like, "Get your asses back right now." You know?
Damn.
So we have to leave at this point. And then that group they were vibing with us, chilling with us the whole time.
Then they
But
kidnap your sister.
Really, no, I wasn't really like. We
Mhm.
interacted a little bit, but it wasn't anything crazy.
Mhm.
But my brother's friend, the whole night, I didn't know this. He was doing recon work.
What? He was
So
scoping
let's
the place?
just say yes, because he's like, he kept asking me like, "Oh, have you ever smashed a local?" And I said, "Bro, it's my like the second day out here. No, like, I'm not.
What do
I'm
you
not
think you
about
came
that,
here
like,
for?
right." So
Yeah.
I'm like, he said, "But what's your flavor though?"
What is he, a pimp now? I got him all
No,
shapes
so
and sizes.
I didn't know, but the whole night he kept going to random groups and talking to them about me. Mind you, he just met me too. He doesn't know. But he's bigging me up to them. So
Okay.
at the end of the night, like 2 of the groups came together and were like, "Oh, but where you going?" No joke, Lou. They were like offensive linemen pushing me back. They didn't want me to leave. They were like, "You can't go now. It's too early in the night." Mind you, it was like 1:00. They were like, "It's too early in the night. You gotta stay." And I was like, "I have no choice." I was like, "I'm the designated driver. I gotta get my family back. There's a baby involved." And as soon as I said baby, they finally stopped and were like, "Oh,
They probably thought it was your
we
baby.
understand." No, I was like, it's my niece. Like, we gotta, you feel me? I gotta take my sister back to her daughter. And they were like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. You could go." No joke. I was like, "Hey, I gotta come back out here by myself."
Yeah, Chris ain't going back.
Yeah. Not anytime soon, at least. I need some money. You feel me? I would go back though. That's definitely a place that you can visit more than once and have a really, really good time.
Now, let me ask you this. We spoke a little bit about it earlier, but what was the flight like? I know you had a layover and then, you went from there to then Hawaii. What was that like?
The flight to, horrible.
Why was it horrible?
But because we had to take 3 flights.
Wait, I thought it was
There
just
was
2
layovers. It was 2 layovers.
All right, so run me through everything, the full experience.
So first one, from Jersey to San Francisco.
Okay, that was good or no?
Perfectly fine.
Okay, no issues.
The second one, which is to me a pointless flight, from San Francisco to San Diego. It was like a 40-minute flight.
They couldn't just land there in the first place?
That's what I said. I said we could have just gone from San Fran straight to
So that was
Hawaii.
nothing. You just went up and then came back down.
Yeah, that was what up. But then that last flight is the one that did it. I don't know why. I was just extremely uncomfortable. It was another 6 hours.
Damn.
It was just, oh my God, everything hurt. And then the thing is, I'm not a little guy.
No,
I'm not
you're
a
not.
huge guy either.
You're a big man. You're a grown man.
I got broad shoulders. So
Shoulders are
I'm
broad.
like,
You're squeezing them
and
together.
we were separated, right? So like,
Oh no, that sucks.
so the first flight we were all together.
Mm-hmm.
Second flight, I tried to get us all together, but they were like, "Oh, we could put you the row behind them." I said, "As long as they're together," because it was me,
Your
my nephew, my niece, and my sister. So I was like, as long as they're together, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I could care less. I'll stay by myself. Just put me at least close to them. So the last 2 flights, I was either in front, the row in front, or the row behind them,
Mm-hmm.
which was whatever. But now I'm sitting next to a stranger.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to, like, I don't like making other people feel uncomfortable. So I'm now uncomfortable trying to, like,
Damn.
this little ass plane. But the flight back, 10 out of 10. Outside of the babies crying. It was mad babies.
Okay, so now you're leaving Hawaii. You're going to San Diego. Same.
No,
Okay.
straight flight. This time was from Hawaii to New York.
No
up.
way. How long was that?
Yeah. About 9 to 10 hours.
Damn. But you said it was fine.
Yeah, it was perfectly fine.
Wow.
It didn't feel that long, to be honest with you.
Oh, that's awesome. Good for you.
But
bro.
it was weird because we left when it was sunny, and then we got back and it was still sunny.
Oh, because of time difference. Yeah. It just felt like a full 24
like,
hours of sun.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm like, yo, I was just mad because I finally, like, it was like 3.5 hours left of flight.
Mm-hmm.
I finally was like, you know what? Perfect time for me to at least take a little power nap, 3 hours, whatever, last 30 minutes. I get to sleep. Maybe like an hour passes, a little over an hour. Baby starts crying.
Also, the baby started crying towards the end.
Yeah, but not my niece is the best baby to fly with of all time.
Oh, she was chilling.
Brother, every flight. The first flight that was 6 hours long, there was a person directly in front of her. And when we got up to get off, she turned around and was like, there was a baby there the whole time. That's how quiet my niece was the whole
awesome.
time. She never really cried, and if she did, she, like, it was quick. It wasn't like a, She slept majority of the ride, even the long one, the 9 to 10 hour one.
Yeah.
Slept majority of the time.
Oh, that's
No
awesome.
problems. This baby though that was in front of me. Oh my god! It was like it got to the point where I was gonna tell the parents like, "Yo, just listen to the damn baby." I heard the baby say it was hungry. So if I heard the baby say it's hungry, what are you supposed to do as a parent? Feed your goddamn child, man.
Man, they were torturing the kid.
Bro, for almost an hour straight, no joke. The baby's just mad loud. The whole plane is now up because this one baby
Damn, and no one's saying a word?
yelling. Bro, the flight attendants made the guy get up and go to the back to go feed him or something.
Jeez.
It took that long though. It was annoying. I was like, yo, I finally got to sleep on the plane, and this is what happens. Come on, man. Come on.
What about the experience at the airport? Because we seen in the news that, you know, because of the whole TSA thing.
Problems. I walked right in.
Okay.
Walked right in.
Because you've seen all over the news for weeks upon weeks. It was just crazy at these airports.
I guess it depends on the time as well. You know, we left on a weekday both times. So
yeah,
on a Wednesday, how many people are really taking a flight?
Okay.
So we left Wednesday morning in Newark. I kid you not, maybe like 5 minutes. I even took a picture just for proof. There was maybe 10 people in front of us. That was it. And then in Hawaii coming back.
I know. I saw the video. It was empty.
Brother, we got there maybe 2 hours before our flight, and we still had to wait almost an hour before our flight left. Because we were right in there. I think the timer says 7 minutes. That's it. It was 7 minutes to walk in through TSA and everything.
Nice.
Get our bags checked. Smooth. Everything was smooth, man.
So overall, how you would rate this trip there to Hawaii?
10 out of 10.
Damn.
10 out of 10.
So it was perfect.
We went to the plantation. It was kind of awkward at first,
yeah. Well, don't say it like that, Chris. You went to the plantation. Like, give us some context.
That's what it's called. No, it's literally called the Dole Plantation.
Oh, I didn't hear the Dole part.
You know what I'm saying? Dole Plantation is where all the pineapples in the world come from. Or
How
majority.
was it?
I think they said like 90% of the pineapples.
Did you were able to taste it, right?
No, they have the Dole cream, which is like ice cream, but just straight pineapple cream.
How was it?
Fantastic. It was beautiful.
You'll never get to taste that again.
We took a little train, not the same way. I think they do have it out here, but it's like the ones that come in a little cup. It ain't gonna be the same.
You're not gonna get it like when you got it from there.
Right. We did the little train ride. They had a little maze and everything. It's like a little amusement park kind of situation going on where they got food, drinks, little entertainment stuff. It was cool. I liked it. The waterfall, the beaches all the time, the luau. I mean, I did the most we could possibly do as a unit. You know, we did the nightlife. We did that. We even went to church on Sunday, Easter Sunday. I mean, and my family somehow found the blackest church on Hawaii.
Like, bro, how you find that, bro?
First of all, I didn't know there was that much black people in Hawaii to begin with. But to find this church out of all churches, fantastic 10 out of 10.
Really?
Great church. They almost didn't even get to the sermon because they was going in.
They were going crazy on those songs. Yep.
Mind you, they only sung 4 songs.
Yeah, but those songs, you know how they be, bro. They extend them. Those are extended versions.
No, it took
like
over an hour for worship to be over. It was late. I was like, yo.
You see, I love worship. It's one of my favorite things about church is the worship. And then, of course, I enjoy listening to the word. But I've been to different churches. I remember when my wife and I just started like talking. We weren't even dating. She invited me to a church, and it was a black church. And it was huge. It's someplace in Jersey. Bro, I'm telling you, like 45 minutes of just nonstop singing. I look at her, and she's like, it's good, right? I'm like, yeah, we're just talking. Bro, I think like 2 weeks later, I was like, I don't know if I want to go back. She was like, why? I said, because it took so long to get to the word. I just want to hear the word, bro.
Their services take a long time.
Yeah.
So I loved it. The only issue I was having was I'm still getting accustomed to the time there.
Oh, yeah. So what was that like?
I'm sleepy. And it's a 2-hour service, so I'm...
Yeah.
But,
so if let's say it was like 12 o'clock for you, what was it for us?
6.
It was 6 p.m. for us. Oh, so we're ahead.
6-hour difference. Yeah.
Oh, got you.
Heavy. And I'm still feeling it now.
Damn.
So like I couldn't go to sleep until like 2 o'clock in the morning because
It took my wife some time
my
too.
body got used to it at the end. At the beginning, it was tough.
Yeah.
And then at the end, I kind of got used to it. And then what didn't help was in my brother's community, there's just random wild roosters. Brother, they couldn't tell time. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning out there, and they're cockadoodle fucking doodling. And
No one
I'm
gave
like,
them a watch?
I was like, there's no sun out. Why are you, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
You're supposed to do this when the sun's coming up. I get it if it's like 5 o'clock in the morning, 6, sure. At 2, 3 in the morning, you're
Hey.
cockadoodle doodling, bro.
Maybe they were visiting too.
Man.
They lost the track of
No.
time, bro. They
Nah,
flew there.
they lived out there. My brother was like, they're blind or something because there's no way. There's no way you're doing this to me. And I'm a light sleeper, so like, mind you, and my brother lives real close to the airport out there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Every plane that flies
You
over,
heard it.
you not only hear it, you feel that joint.
Oh yeah.
The ground is vibrating, bro.
No way.
That's how close he is.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. Yup. So
That's wild.
I have to deal with that all week. I dealt with it though. We're back, and I'm happy that we came back early enough so I could get used to being back out here again at least for a couple days.
Because you go to work on Monday. Yeah.
Man,
Looking forward to work?
No.
Like I need another week.
Absolutely not. I want forever off.
Damn.
I don't ever want to work again.
I feel you on
I'm
that.
about to retire, bro.
So that's what happened to my wife when she went to Maldives about, I think, almost 2 years ago now, almost. She had to get used to the time difference when she got there. It was very different for her because she was, I think she was ahead, like it's Saturday over there in Maldives, so she was like a day ahead.
Mm-hmm.
And when she got back, her sleeping was so bad. She couldn't. She was like up to 3 in the morning. She's like, I can't sleep.
Bro,
Like,
yesterday
you got to get it together, bro.
I kept falling asleep. I couldn't stop. Like it was just, I would wake up, I'll do one thing, and I'll be like, yo.
Because you got back yesterday, yeah, right? Yeah.
I got back early yesterday.
Yeah.
I got back at like 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yesterday, and I couldn't stop sleeping, bro. And then I slept throughout the day, and then at night I couldn't go to sleep.
Well, because you slept the
until
whole
like 3 o'clock.
It's like you gotta force yourself to sleep today.
The next couple days, actually.
Damn, you're gonna be messed up when you go back to work on Monday.
Yeah, but then that'll probably kind of speed up the process to me getting back to normal.
Yeah, because now you're obligated. You got to get up at this time. Yeah, you got to get to work. Yeah.
I got no choice, so we'll see.
That's cool though. I'm glad you had a good time, man. You have any other plans for the rest of the year? You gonna fly anywhere?
I want to do Puerto Rico again. But Puerto Rico's not that bad.
But don't you do that around this time with your dad, or is that the summertime?
Summertime.
Oh, okay.
So hopefully I could do it. It's usually not that expensive anyways. But that's part of it. Outside of that, I got things in life that are changing that I'm getting ready for. So I got to focus on that. But yeah.
I do see a little tan. I see a little tan in your face.
Oh, no, I got tan.
I don't want to say, I got tan. I see you got tan.
This light is directly on my face, so it looks whiter than it actually is. I'm brown right now, like super brown. I didn't get burned once. Baby. You know
this
what
guy
I'm saying?
say he's super brown. Come on now.
Look, man, you hating.
I did say you look tan, but I can't wait for people to see this. When you say you're super brown, bro, it's not like your dad, bro.
No, my dad walked out. That was crazy. He looked mad Native American.
It looked like he sprayed that on.
He looked like a tribal chief. I didn't get that dark.
But you can see a little tan on you. You see a little tan.
Yeah, I definitely tanned good enough where I didn't get burned.
That's
not red.
good. Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. I think when you went to Puerto Rico last year, you got burned, right? Like on your feet or something like that? Your legs?
I got burned on my whole body.
I forgot.
Because I got stuck on the boat for like almost 2 hours.
Oh,
remember?
that's right. Because the damn parasailing thing, you about to swim back to shore.
Legit. It was bad. I think if it wasn't for that, I would have never got that burn.
Yeah. Because you're out in the ocean with the water, the sun glistening, and you're in the middle.
I can't reapply the sunblock. I can't do that. I'm just stuck.
Yep.
So everyone's like, "Oh, why'd you let that happen?" I didn't let it happen. It just happened. Like I had no control over the boat. You know?
The water looked really clear there. Does it look better than it does in PR?
Yes, but that's with it being bad. Technically.
What do you mean?
Because of the storm, the rain messed up a lot of how the water looked.
Really?
Yes. So like my brother was telling me like it's usually clearer than this,
Oh
but
wow.
because it's been raining for the past like week and a half, 2 weeks, it's a lot of dirt and like mud mixed in. And
Really?
all
Wow.
that. Yeah. So he said it still looks good, but it usually looks better when it's clear weather.
What was the sand like? Was it like white, soft sand or?
So 2 spots we went to, sand was perfect. The other 2 spots we went to, because we went to different beaches,
Mm-hmm.
we had to wear water shoes because it was rocks everywhere.
Damn,
And you were
so
gonna cut your feet up.
like Coney Island, you might step
No,
on a
worse.
syringe.
No, worse. It hurt, bro. Like no joke. It was
Damn.
painful.
You see, I'm
It was
thinking when I went to Cancun, this was a long time ago. I was literally like 19 years old. So you're talking 20 years ago, Chris. You know, so Chris was 10 years old. I was in Cancun, but nah, for real though. When I went to Cancun, it was probably one of the, if not the softest sand I ever stepped on, and the water was so clear that I saw like these little fish that you can just grab and take home with you. It was probably the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. And where I was staying at in Cancun, it was just a strip of clubs. So you go to Cancun to kind of just party, yeah. And we went to all these clubs every night. Went to a different club. They had Hooters like on the strip, so it was like there was so much going on. And you know, I'm 19 years old. I'm a kid. I'm there to have fun, you know. And I did not leave to sightsee or anything like that. But you know what I did do, Chris? And you're probably like, yo, of course that you would do that. I went to the movies when I was in Cancun. I forgot what movie I went to see, but I was like, yo, this movie just came out. I'm going to take the bus and we're going to go to the theater. And they're like, you sure? You really want? I was like, yeah, man. I was like, we partied till like 3, but we're going to movies.
Nah, you're a wild boy.
I'm not going to lie. Everywhere I go, I try to go to the movies in that area. I'm not even lying.
To see how the theaters are compared to...
Mm-hmm. So I remember doing that. And I've been doing it ever since. So, but yeah, Cancun was a great place. Hilarious. I don't know what it looks like now, but there was...
Probably fantastic still.
Probably, but it was this club called Coco Bongos and all these other clubs. They had one that people were doing like cosplaying, like Madonna, Michael Jackson. It's pretty sick stuff, man. It was pretty cool. But I don't know. For me, the trip that you took, I don't know if that's something that I'm willing to take. I don't even want to be on a plane.
Nah, go to Hawaii, man.
Freaking 12 hours on a plane to another.
It's worth it. Trust.
Another state, you know.
It's a good vacation, man.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. Especially if you do like a resort. Like planes, though. That's the thing. It's the planes. I was thinking about that too. I was like, yo, I wonder how nephew feeling on the plane. He hasn't been on a long ride like that. Like he don't travel like that.
The first day he was mad.
Why was he mad?
Because he didn't know we were gonna be doing 2 layovers. Like it literally took us almost a full day to get over there.
That sucks.
So he was mad when he found out, but he was fine. He was chilling. He has his headphones. You know how these kids are.
Yeah. They just
hold their phone, and he had free Wi-Fi every time. So like,
he was just chilling.
He was still using it throughout. Yeah, he was chilling.
Yeah. Is that a place you think like a good family trip they could benefit from? Like,
yeah. There's a lot to do out there. There's a lot.
Really?
And then if you want, you can go from island to island.
And they're not far from each other?
Not too far.
But I mean, you can drive to all these islands.
Island. I think so, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I would have to look into it, but I think it's possible. But
did you see anything that like resembled like huts or anything like that? Like that type of culture where like you see like a Moana kind of thing?
They like a couple of the spots we went to, they had it to show like the historical stuff, but that was it. It wasn't like people were actively living in huts.
That's
like that. No.
and they had their staffs and they're just looking at you.
Nah. Just at the luau, you know.
Okay. I was gonna ask you.
I love that stuff. I don't care.
But they were giving you these luau things or whatever it's called. You saying
the lays?
Yeah. So you said everywhere you were going, they were just dropping them on you, or?
Yeah. So they have the regular ones that they give a majority of the time. It's made out of the flowers. So wherever you go, they're like, "Oh, this is your first time out here." Yep. Well, you got laid, pretty much. Is what they tell you.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah. He's like, I know you've been late before, but here, boom, and they give you another one. I'm not even joking. That's what
hilarious.
They do.
No, that's funny though.
Off the plane, my brother gave me this one.
Okay.
This big green one. He said, I know your favorite color is green. Shout out to Jets, and he got me the Jets color green. And then this one, my mom's friend from Japan made all of us custom ones. So basically, it's like that. Like if you know somebody and it's their first time visiting, it's like a custom to like make something for them or buy something like this for them.
Okay.
And then the regular one that majority of the places have is the flower one.
Got you.
Which I brought one back with me, but it's gonna die soon. But I gotta, I just kept it for safekeepings.
And your brother's leaving there soon, right? Like that, they're not there that long.
2 months actually.
Wow. And they're moving where?
Florida.
Oh, that's right. They're moving to Florida. Okay, that's cool.
He got the house and everything. He put it. He sold on the house.
Nice. Where in Florida are they staying? Is there like another like
Pensacola?
Oh, okay. Is that near like a base or something, or is this his house? Oh, okay, so it's near a base.
It's a base, and it's the place that's like, that upper west side corner that's in a different time zone.
Oh yeah, Jovi's like brother-in-law or something.
That's where it's at. It's an hour behind us.
That's so weird, man.
Yeah.
Okay. So
like it's closer to New Orleans than it is the rest of Florida. It's insane, but that's pretty much the area that he's gonna be in.
Oh, okay. That's cool, man. I'm happy.
Easier to visit though, and much cheaper. So
yeah, definitely. Yeah, of course. How long have they been there now? Your mom? 2 years?
Going on 4. Remember, he got stationed there, so they get stationed every 3 to 4 years. They get stationed at a different spot.
That's a long time.
So now his next station is gonna be Florida. He was in Japan before that.
Yeah.
And then he went. No, he was in Virginia first, Japan, Hawaii, now Florida, and then he gets to renew one more time, and he retires after that.
Wow. Okay.
That's it. 5 renewals, and you retire 20 years, and you're done.
That's crazy.
He gets full benefits.
Good for him, man.
Yeah,
and he's tatted up, bro. I saw the videos, and I'm like, I didn't think your brother was that tatted up, man.
Yeah, no, he got the tattoo money. If I had the money for it, I would do the same thing.
It's like the whole fucking leg.
Both.
That's crazy. I was talking to my barber today about that, actually, like getting tattoos. And he never got a tattoo, but he barbers next to a tattoo shop. And he went in and he asked for like some tattoo to like resemble his daughter's feet and like a clock and all that stuff. And they told him they charge by the hour. And he's like, okay, how much is for the, per hour? Well, based on what you're looking for, you're looking at like 6 to 7 hours, maybe 8. It's gonna be like 1,100.
Yeah.
And he's like, 1,100? He goes, how do people afford tattoos?
I gotta put a down payment.
Yeah, bro. No, it's crazy.
So my brother, he got 2 full leg sleeves, pretty much.
I could only imagine one spot what that's on like.
One leg. One of the full leg sleeves he got done in Japan. It was actually cheaper in Japan, he said.
I bet. Yeah.
But the one out there he was like, it's mad expensive. But
I can only imagine. You're in Hawaii.
He got one session to finish the full leg, and then both his legs are fully tatted.
That's insane. Yeah, because I remember
I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get the chest to the full arm.
You're not doing that, Chris.
Yeah, I'm dead serious. If I get the money to do it, I'm doing it.
I don't think you are. You know how that's gonna hurt. They're gonna have to do the putting you to sleep. Then they're gonna tap.
No, they gotta do the 2 sessions. They gotta do multiple sessions. It's not.
No, I know it doesn't happen in one day. I know, but bro, it's gonna be painful. Wait till you. So? I don't got a tattoo on my chest, but once they get like over by the bones, like this was hurtful, and it's not even on the bone.
I'll be alright, man.
All this hurtful, and then like even here, like near like the bone here, that hurt too.
I'll be okay.
No, I can't wait. I can't wait. I actually I want to be there. I don't want to stay the whole time. I want to see like once the needle hits the chest.
What a creeper, bro.
And then Chris like screaming, ah! All right, I got my video. I'm out of here. Thank you guys. Chris, enjoy. That's what I want to do.
That's crazy, bro. He wants to see my downfall. He wants to have triplets and cry during the tattoo, bro. You see this?
You got to have them soon, Chris. You're in your 30s, bro. You're almost mid-30s now, you know?
I'll be all right. I'll be all right. I'll figure it out.
Well, is there anything you want to add before we get out of here, man? This was a Christopher's Trip episode.
There's nothing left to add, you know what I'm saying? Aloha, mahalo, you know?
Nobody knows what that means, man.
You got to hit him with this. They do this everywhere, by the way.
What does that mean? Is
like
that sign language?
Community? No, that's just like love. Like, yo.
Okay.
You know, like The Rock did with the Kevin Hart thing when they were making fun of each other.
I don't remember that, but that's funny.
But that's it. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't even say the outro or nothing. You're just saying.
Oh, my fault. You know what I'm saying? If you like the video, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You feel me? And thank you for joining us to talk about the nonsense and the art of it. See you next time.
Peace.
Mahalo. Manalo.